James Gunn. We don't hear a lot from him.
No.
We rarely hear from James Gunn, but here he is, he explains the new DCU with regard to the upcoming Peacemaker season 2, which you and I will see. I don't know if we'll review it, but we'll look at the first few episodes. But let's see what he had to say about the new DCU here in this 1-minute clip.
The DCU begins canonically with Creature Commandos, and then Superman continues the DCU, and then Peacemaker season 2 continues from there. Now, that's the basics. If you really want to keep it simple and not confused, just know that those 3 things are canon. Anything that we show in the previously seen on Peacemaker then becomes canon. Anything that they talk about having happened in the old world, that then becomes canon. We know, for instance, that Rick Flag's son was killed in Corto Maltese because we hear him talk about it in Creature Commandos. But what you really need to know is everything is canon from Creature Commandos, Superman through Peacemaker season 2. That's for the people that really want to get into the weeds.
Yeah, well, I did not watch Creature Commandos. Yeah. Did you, Alan?
No, and I honestly don't care. I'm just not that invested in the DC.
I am not that invested either. What is it? Why is it not like, okay, Superman is the new start and what?
Yeah. Well, I mean, the thing is like, I think we're done with the whole canon. I mean, I guess we could nitpick the first 3 phases of Marvel and find, things that aren't canon or things that violate canon. Who cares? Just give me a good movie. Give me a good movie.
Right.
Okay, so you violate canon a little bit. So you make Superman's dad a bad guy. So what?
Yeah, first of all, I hate that. We've talked about it quite a bit. Yeah. I hate that. I hate it. So
and I have no problem with it. 69.
And did anyone watch Creature Commandos? I did not.
Yeah, I want
to know if you did.
I know Badger did. I didn't. He talks about it.
I did not. So there you go. But I'm not sold on it. He hasn't sold me. Start with the movie. I feel like if I am on HBO Max, that's its own DC world. Mm-hmm. The movies in the theater, that's its own world. You want to connect everything. It's again what has been the downfall of Marvel, which is too many things I have to keep up with. It's too much.
Mm-hmm. Well, I think the way they're going though is it's not. You don't need to watch everything. Like Clayface, I don't think you need to watch Clayface to understand what's going on in the DCU. I do believe you have to watch Superman, and I like it when the movies are prime canon. You must watch the movies. Star Wars is that way to me. To me, Star Wars is the movies, and the other stuff, the cartoons and the other things, the Acolyte, they're just kind of filler. Hey, this might shine some light on things. I mean, the Acolyte shined a lot of light on the movies, but to me, it's always the movies. And if the TV show violates the canon of the movies, whatever.
Hey, I love before movies? Trailers, except when they play too many.
Yeah.
But what I do like are PSAs, public service announcements. The Alamo Drafthouse has some really clever ones. One of the classic ones I've always loved is John Waters does a no smoking ad. And he smokes during the entire PSA, telling you not to smoke and then telling you go ahead and smoke anyways because it gives ushers jobs, which I love. But this PSA is from Zach Kreger, the filmmaker behind Weapons, which we will review next Friday. He does a PSA. It's short. It's clever. I think we should watch it.
Hey, I'm Zach Kreger. I'm the director of Barbarian and the new horror movie Weapons. But before I became a horror director, I was a sketch comedy guy in The Whitest Kids You Know. But,
Huh.
I am part of a long, proud tradition. Jordan Peele, sketch comedy king turned horror master. John Carpenter, he wasn't always the John Carpenter. Back in '73, he was Johnny C, prop comic of the year. Opened for Gallagher twice. You might remember his catchphrase from t-shirts and bumper stickers, "Get her chucklin'." Alfred Hitchcock, he had a sketch comedy troupe in college called the MacGuffins. He invented the suspenseful "yes and." And Dario Argento, he's a full-on circus clown. The knives were real, the nightmares came later. The first rule of comedy and horror is listen. If you're not listening, you ruin the scare. If you're on your phone, you miss the punchline. So please, don't talk, don't text. Or as old Johnny C famously said, "Get her chuckling."
Is that, Alan, I have to ask, is that a thing?
Which thing? Get her chuckling? Not
Is that
not
a
on the
get her
West Coast.
chuckling? Is that a thing?
Not on the West Coast.
That, yes, might be an East Coast thing.
Or a Midwest thing. I
So
don't
there you go. I like that. I like directors with a sense of humor. I love it.
Yeah.
Hey.
By the way, when I saw Bad Boys 2, half hour of commercials and trailers, kids were getting antsy.
Yeah, I
They were
agree.
squirming and talking and running.
Speaking of horror, we will talk about a movie today called Together, starring Dave Franco and Allison Brie. We'll discuss that movie. But they had a comment here about, codependency and movie couples, famous movie couples. Let's watch this quick clip and we'll talk about. I have no idea what your opinion is of Together. We both saw it separately.
Sort
So I'm excited to talk to you about it, but let's watch this clip of Allison and Dave.
Jack and Rose, weekend fling.
That's insane. I don't want to play this game with you anymore.
I'm Allison Brie.
I'm Dave Franco.
And today we're going to rank the codependency of some movie couples.
Ali and Noah in The Notebook.
He's like not seeing his kids.
They're like, Dad, we miss you. And he's like, this isn't
Don't
about you.
talk to me, son and daughter. Let's give them
I think
two.
they're number 2.
Danny and Christian from Midsommar.
It's a different kind of codependency. I would say they're hovering in like the 6 range. Rose and Jack.
He just historically doesn't let Jack get up on the door with her.
But he's like, I want to die for you.
Is that codependent?
There's different definitions of codependency.
5.
Sam and Molly and Ghost.
They're like a pretty healthy couple, honestly.
Molly, you in danger, girl.
Like, yes, he dies and becomes a ghost and like won't stop hanging around her, but it's like romantic. It's unfinished ghost business. That's a normal
Okay.
10.
10.
They're doing great. Wendy and Jack Torrance from The Shining. I feel like they're pretty high.
Again, instinctually, when you hear Jack and Rose and Jack and Wendy, you put,
Jack and Wendy more codependent.
this is wild.
He's going so crazy. They have a child.
You're throwing that at 3?
Yeah, Seth and Ronnie from The Fly.
I feel like they're lower on the list.
She does stick around while he's getting so gross.
This is true.
4. Frank and Julia from Hellraiser.
This isn't one that immediately comes to mind, honestly.
We'll say 9.
9.
Great.
Anna and Mark in Possession.
We have very few slots left. Sailor and Lula from Wild at Heart. They'll be 8.
Anna and Mark in Possession are 7, but they should be much higher.
But there's just no room in this power ranking.
Bella and Edward.
They are the number 1 most
Yes,
independent
number 1, I
couple
agree.
in all of film.
Thank you for playing along.
Go see Together now in theaters.
Well, there you
Oh,
go.
that went
That's kind of a clever, fun way to talk about some of the themes of that movie. And we will, don't tell me what you think. I mean, tell me what you think, but don't tell me right now. I want to,
Okay.
when we discuss Together, we'll do that. So watch our review if you're watching this as a news clip. So one of the other films we are reviewing today is, of course, The Naked Gun. And Liam Neeson showed up before a screening in New York.
Oh,
believe it
I
was.
thought you said AMC Burbank.
I would have loved that. That would not be weird if
Yeah,
he
I
did
know.
that.
It'd be weird
So-
in my area.
Yeah. But so he showed up, he gave an intro, and he, of course, said some funny stuff you would expect Liam Neeson to say. Where I got to play the whole thing. He ends it saying something perfect that I think we all think but do not say. Well, we actually say it a lot, frankly. But it was cool to see someone in the industry say this. Here we go. It's a 30-second clip.
For coming, and we'd like you to welcome the star of the show, Liam Neeson.
Yeah!
Everybody, thanks for coming. Please laugh out loud. Giggles. That's as far as I can do now. Spoiler alert. There's no zombies. No superheroes. And Pedro Pascal is enjoy.
I don't know. It's kind of low, basically what he said. Really. No zombies, no superheroes, and Pedro Pascal isn't in the movie. What do you think about that, Alan?
Yeah, some people listen to the to America, to the general movie-going audience that is tired of the man.
They really, spacing out an actor, I think, is really important. You can't Pedro. Maybe it's not Pedro's fault. He was in 3 movies in 3 months.
Oh, less than that.
Yeah, less than that. Maybe 2 months.
Yeah, maybe a little over a month, actually.
Materialists, Eddington, and the Fantastic Four.
Eddington was only 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, exactly. So it's too much. And I liked Eddington. You did not as much. You did not.
I did not like Eddington.
We both liked Materialists, and I think we're sort of like, it's a Fantastic Four is okay, but not really Pedro's fault. But maybe don't say yes to every movie that is offered to you. Maybe say, maybe I'm worth more. Maybe instead of doing 3 movies, I can just do 1 really good film.
Yeah. Look, I'll defend him in this. He's 50 years old. So he needs, if he wants to make the most of his Hollywood career, he needs to say yes to everything. Sadly.
Unfortunate, but true.